So, I'm an addict, but I think I'm actually doing all right for myself at the moment. I wasn't actually looking into the camera, I was looking the wrong way, but anyway, yeah, I'm an addict, so I've always had to have some sort of substance. For the last 2, 3 years, it's mainly been nicotine and weed. Just staying high all the time because, as I'm saying, there's been many problems like we all have, especially internally, that I just haven't enjoyed my present moment and expectations for where I'd think I'd be in life and undealt with trauma and pain. There's a lot of reasons why we'd go towards needing more dopamine in our brain because of what life can get like. However, I've been 2 weeks off nicotine, which I'm really proud of. I still get the cravings, and it is day one again of not having to smoke. I usually like to smoke in the evening, but the thing is at the moment is obviously understanding with Mary Jane, it is a bit of a painkiller, and for the spiritual side of it as well, yeah, it does help connect back to the divine, what's outside of our mind. Why it's a great tool, but obviously Mary Jane is always open to be abused. Of course it is. That's what we do as humans sometimes, especially if we like don't want to work on, as I said before, the trauma inside of us, the pain. What we just need to literally like go within and release. Mary Jane can help with that, but I don't think it always fully releases it. I think you can deal with it at a higher perspective, but sometimes you just gotta sit with feeling not good until you feel good. A reason why I'm even making these videos right now is because again it's like I've always been an addict, not just to like drugs and substances. It's also been like my ambitions, like for instance with social media, like attention, validation, and just everything that has been my success compass and where I'm going towards has been coming from this sense of validation. I'm not even blaming myself or being horrible to myself. I usually would be, and that's why I'd smoke more, because I'd be so horrible to myself about this, like not enjoy this side to me. But it's not even our fault. It's not my fault. This is a reflection of society too. And the reason I'm not sitting here and being like, throwing a pity party and being like, oh, I'm an addict and my life's shit, because it's not, because I have the opportunity to make it better. And just by me recognizing what's going on is fantastic. And it's increasing my dopamine making these videos instead, because the issue is, as much as I do believe Mary Jane can be great for really dealing with some trauma and pain, or also just connecting with people at a heart center level, or really understanding its medicinal uses, but again, something that just I've been using all the time for the last 2, 3 years, and it has served its purpose, but at the same time it does help hold me back just into my own world a bit too much, and maybe not stepping into my purpose as easy when I was using it all the time. A lot of people end up saying Mary Jane's the problem half the time, and I can see why they say it and why they want to blame it on it, and I've been that person too to see that. But again, it's not the Mary Jane problem, it's the way you use it. And if you don't use it properly as the medicine or the spiritual uses or the intention you set from it, then you can't go blaming weed. That bit I have to stick up for, because in its own essence as well, weed has brought out some good, in fact I'm stop calling it weed, cannabis has brought out some of my best features sometimes and really guided me. But at the same time, it's important for sobriety too. And that just is the way it is, because when you're sober you can tap into another level of consciousness that is your own consciousness, and do that, get the higher perspective without getting high, trying to get the natural highs, eh? But yeah, it is just fucking difficult. It's a difficult time at the moment. Like, I've been trying to be self-employed. It's not easy. It's been glamorized through social media as well. And I've been at this for the last 2, 3 years, bouncing between different jobs as well. Self-employed, not self-employed. It's a hard time, and I hate half the jobs as well I have to be in. Like, I used to smoke more weed, or really look forward to smoking weed after working in hospitality, because again, like, I'm very sensitive. I'm an artist and I'm just different to the average person, so whatever bullshit you're going to drop on, like you'd think you'd be dropping on a normal person, I'm absorbing all that crap, and I've got to do it all day, and my brain's busy enough anyway. And obviously with my current habits, it's just time for change. Because the truest thing as well is, like, you don't want death, you want change. And I felt like just wanting to die. It's been like, oh, I'm tired of existence, I'm bored of this. Obviously, because so many highs and so many lows. And obviously, sometimes I'm even maybe changing directions in my career. Like, I am a music artist and I love music. And I still want to manifest in the future of really doing big bits of it and helping people. But a lot of it did come from ego and validation as well sometimes. Again, it's not my fault. You get trapped into this. It's what social media does, and other people and other influences. So you got to be kind to yourselves in these tough times. I used to always want to drink as well. I don't drink anymore because I just gave myself alcohol poisoning too much. And again, it's like the reason for doing these substances and drinking and wanting to be high a lot, again, it's not because you're just trying to be a fucking idiot and just be a loser. It's not because of that. It really does come from a deep place of discontentment and like, you know, you're just emotional unfulfillment. One thing I'm saying to try and counteract these things is, as I'm saying, is putting my story out there, and also just being very self-reflective on what I'm doing. Like, you can't, if you, as I say, if you want to change, you can't be doing the same things. You got to try out some different things now and then, but also just being okay with a normal life whilst whatever you're trying to chase. Because I know I never really wanted a normal life, but at the same time now, just appreciating a normal life and appreciating just being alive. Look, it's a fucking beautiful day for once. Not even bad at all out there. Usually cloudy all the time, so I'm fucking grateful for that. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure where my story is going yet, so I just like to keep it open. I know others are on the same path as well. I'm only 24, so I'm still a young man on his way, but I would have thought I would have been a much further down the path than I am right now. But at the same time, I've had to go through so much internal like evolution and so much shit to release and learn about myself that fuck it, it's been part of the journey and I've made it what it is, and I'm still here on a positive note. I'm not going to this camera saying, guys, life is shit, oh blah 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 blah, and just crying to it. It's just, at the end of the day, like, we create this, and whatever happens in my success, even though I beat myself up and used to think I could make it, especially from 17, 18, 19, and be really confident in making it, and then I had all this shit that started going wrong with setbacks and stuff, which really ruined my confidence and other people too. However, I'm not letting that defeat me because success is what you make it. And if my success is just reaching a few people and uplifting them and relating, you know, having some sort of relationship, a bond build between them, I'm fucking successful. That would do. All this capitalism shit about money all the time can fuck off. But at the end of the day, we do need money to fucking survive. Fuck me. Oh my God. We're not just survive, but we just need money to thrive, all other bits. But we'll get there. Just being a human is hard enough sometimes. So take it easy today is all I'm going to say. But yeah, I'm an addict, guys. That's why I do YouTube. It's why I do music. It's why I pursue big things, because it's that high you're ultimately chasing. And I guess that high is new heights, new evolution. Look into the human psychology behind it all, the soul's journey. But half the time I just wake up and go, what the fuck is going on?